What's up, guys? This is excuse me. What's up, guys? This is AntShield here, and today we're going to be reacting to Childish Dad as a tantrum over a video game server being down by MattTheGoAnimator. And I'd like to also say before I start this reaction, thank you for 100 subs. That really helps me out a lot, and I really do appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me since I started this channel. But anyways, yeah, thanks for all the support, and let's get this reaction started.
Alright, we just advanced to the next level. Just a few more and we would have won this tournament.
And what game is he playing?
Wait, why is there a spinning circle all of a sudden? It wasn't like this before. What is going on?
Oh wow, here we go. I already know what's gonna happen. So yeah, Childish Dad. For once, he's actually acting normal. Well, what dad plays a video game for children? I mean, come on, man. Seriously, Childish.
Alright, what you got?
Wait, what? Are you telling me the servers are down? This cannot be. I'm going to try again and see if there is a problem.
Good luck with that.
Oh no. It's still showing the error message. What can I do now? Let's try this again. It's still showing the error message. Now there is nothing I can do about it. Why?
And here we go. Now he's starting to have a tantrum. Seriously, Childish Dad, you need to grow up and stop acting like a child. Seriously, dude. I mean, come on now.
Dave, what is going on right now?
Not now, Catherine. I need to try and see if it is possible to get the servers working again.
No, Dave, I would like to know what is going on.
No, you're not, Dave. You're acting childish over a server shutdown. Like, even I wouldn't freak out over that.
And you've been playing your...
I mean, I would a little bit, but not in this case. Over a video game? Like, come on.
video games for like 3 hours. And I think it is time to take a break.
Wow, really? He was playing video games for 3 hours? Yeah, this is a true Childish Dad. I mean, what dad even plays video games for 3 hours? Like, come on. Shouldn't Dave have like a job at this point? I mean, you are a dad, for crying out loud. He needs to act his age instead of crying all the time like a big baby. Like, I'm sorry, but Childish Dad, you need to grow up.
But I like playing video games. So can't you please leave me alone?
No. You seriously need to find...
And seriously, Dave, you don't talk to your wife like that over just a video game. I mean, come on.
something else to do. And I'm coming in to see what is going on.
Uh-oh.
I keep trying to get back to playing with my friends, but I keep getting this error message, like over and over again.
Let me look. It says that the server is not available. Please try again later.
What does this mean, Catherine?
It means the server isn't working right now and you need to wait until they get it fixed, Dave. But that doesn't mean cry like a big baby. I mean, you are a grown-up, for crying out loud.
I suggest that you take a break from playing video games during this time and do something else in the meantime.
Yeah, exactly. See, Catherine gets what I'm saying. Like, you're a dad, for crying out loud. What dad plays video games for 3 hours and doesn't help out around the house? I mean, come on, Dave. You got to grow up and act your age sometimes, dude. And I'm not lying. He really needs to grow up and act his age, because if you're gonna just sit there and then not help your wife or anything, and then on top of that, just do nothing but play video games, it just makes you a deadbeat. It makes you basically a deadbeat dad that acts like a childish. I don't understand why he acts so childish.
In time.
No, I don't want to do something else. I was about to win, but then the server stopped responding. I want to keep playing this game.
Oh my God, Dave, did you not hear your wife? It's probably not gonna... Oh my gosh, I'm done. I'm so done with Dave, man. This guy is so childish. It's and I feel bad for Captain having to go through living with this guy.
I want to keep playing video games.
Come on, Dave, don't get me started with this. There are other things to do besides playing video games.
Exactly. Exactly. See, Catherine gets what I'm saying, and this doesn't just go for Childish Dad. This goes for everybody that's addicted to like video games in general. There's more to life than just playing video games. I mean, I don't even play video games, well, too much. I play them every now and then, but I don't play them like every freaking day. Like who can do that? Like, for one, that's a waste of time. Two,
It rots your mind, like some parents would say. And 3,
it's just a big waste of time. So why bother playing video games for that long?
Why don't you read a book instead?
No, I want you
Good idea, Catherine. Good idea.
to contact support. I want the server to be back online. I want the server back online. I want the server back online. I want the...
God, my God, David. I mean, oh my God, Dave. Do you seriously hear how childish you're sounding right now? Man, I feel so bad for Catherine right now. Since she has to deal with a husband like that.
server back online. Please, why can't you do it for me?
Dave, first of all, I'm not going to call support for you, especially with the way you're acting right now.
Exactly. He's acting like a childish brat and acting like his age. Like, he should not be acting like this, and you're a dad, for crying out loud. What dad acts like a child? This is something a toddler would do, not a 30-year-old man like Dave. Or even possibly a 40-year-old man. I don't know how old Dave is, but still though. You're a dad. You should not be acting childish like that.
Oh. Second, there is not much they can do to get the service back online.
Right.
Third, like I said, there are other things to do besides playing video games.
oh boy, here we go. Now he's really having a temper tantrum now.
I want you to call customer service. I want you to call customer service. I want you to call customer service. I want to keep playing this video game with my friends.
I swear, if my dad ever acted like that in real life, I'd be really annoyed. But thank goodness my dad doesn't act like that. Okay, that's kind of funny how Matt made him sound like Desperado crying. That's funny.
Dave, that's it. You can stay in your room and throw tantrums all you want. But I have other things to do, like go shopping with Brian and Emma for school supplies.
Yeah, exactly, Captain. Just leave him there to cry over his tantrums since he wants to act childish. Because I wouldn't have to deal with a dad. I wouldn't have to deal with a dad that acts childish like Dave is right now. I mean, that's just embarrassing to see Dave act like that, especially in front of his own wife. Like, who acts childish in front of their own wife and their own family? That's just over a video game too. Like, come on, Dave. You need to act your age.
I will be back in about an hour from now.
No, wait. Please come back. I demand that you call customer service because I want the service to be back online.
Yeah, she's not gonna call customer service until you stop acting like a child. Alright, let's see what happens an hour later here.
Well, all of this time, I realized Catherine was right. And as a matter of fact...
Well, finally, Dave! Finally! Why didn't you do this before? Finally, he finds out what his wife said was actually the right thing, and now he's not acting childish anymore. For once, you're actually acting like a grown-up. It's about time, Dave.
I'm going to read a children's book because I cannot get enough of the illustrations.
No! Well, so much for that, because now he's gonna read a child's book. Like, come on, Dave. You're too old for childish books, man. Come on.
Dave, I'm back. And I'm so happy that you decided to turn off the TV.
I figured that you were right all this time. And I want to read a children's book with illustrations instead of playing video games.
God.
Dave, I'm so proud of you for wanting to read a book instead of play video games for you hours on end. But I have to tell you, I think you're too old to be reading children's books.
Exactly. Thank you, Catherine, because I would have said the exact same thing. Like, really, a child's book, Dave? You're too old for that, man. You should be reading books that are inclined to your age, not children's illustration books. You're not a baby. You're not a toddler. You're a grown man. Come on now.
No, I am not too old to read children's books. I really like the illustrations.
I mean, guess now he's gonna have a tantrum over that now.
So please, why can't you bring me a children's book?
Dave, enough of the childish behavior. But I will
Because for the last time, Dave, you're too old for a child's book.
bring you a book to read.
And your wife clearly just states this. Another 2 minutes later.
Dave, I brought you a book to read.
But I don't want
Please
to
tell me
read
it's a
that
chapter
book.
book.
There are no illustrations.
Well then, you
Maybe that's because you're not a child, Dave. How many times does Catherine have to go through this with you? You're not a child. You're a grown man. Come on. You got to stop acting like a child, dude.
use your imagination while you're reading.
But I can't use my imagination. That is very complicated. War.
Dave, stop it. You can use your imagination. I've seen you do.
Poor Catherine, man. I bet she's feeling so embarrassed right now, having to deal with a lunatic like Dave is right
So
now.
before. Now, you can read the book that I am about to give you.
Here we go again. I knew this
I want a
was gonna
children's
happen.
book. I want a children's 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 book.
Well, you're not gonna get one, Dave.
La la la.
And here he goes again, crying like Desperado again.
La 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 la.
Seriously, Dave, this has got to stop.
Dave, I am already annoyed with your childish behavior.
Exactly.
Not to mention you sound like a motor car
I'm annoyed just having to deal with this right now.
when you cry like that. For this, you're grounded for 2 weeks. During this time, you will not be allowed to play video games. And I am also turning off your phone data. Now stay in your room, and I will talk to you in 45 minutes.
That's a fitting punishment there, Catherine, because since he wants to act like a child, just treat him like a child and just ground him. Because, number one, Dave, you should not be acting like that because you're not a child for crying out loud. You're a grown man. And two, Catherine shouldn't have to be putting up with your crap, man. You're a grown man for the 100th time. Start acting like it. Like, it's not hard.
War.
I since you don't understand how he acts like a child. But anyways, that was Childish Dad had the tantrum over video game server being down by MattTheGoAnimator. And yeah, that was a great video, Matt. And seriously, I have one thing to say to Childish Dad. Is stop acting like a child and act like a grown man. I mean, first you cry over a video game server being crashed. And then you cry over not having a child's book. I mean, what kind of grown up reads a child's book in the first place? And then secondly, what grown up plays a video game for 3 hours? especially a grown man who has kids and is a husband. Some grown ups don't have time for that. I mean, some grown ups would get jobs and live their lives, but come on now. But anyways, Matt, that was a great video. Don't forget to subscribe to MattTheGoAnimator because he still makes some great rapper videos and beyond videos as well. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more reactions and any other content that I bring to you guys on my channel as well. And I will see you guys in the next reaction. And also, thank you for 100 subs. I really do appreciate that. I really do. But thank you for that. I'll have another reaction video tomorrow as well. And I will see you guys in my next reaction. So this is AntShield, the GotTuber 2022, signing out.